What's going on, people? Welcome to the player rating show after the first game of the year. Look at these guys. They're not doing John Cena, can't see me no more. Well, even though Chelsea can't see us right now. For now, I'm here with Aaron and Rance. Let's get straight into the player ratings, man. David De Gea.
I think he deserves a 7.
What do you mean?
Maybe even higher. I don't know. Yeah, all right, well, we'll
I
come
mean,
to you. Hold on.
He made good saves, but apart from those saves, he didn't really have much to do in the game.
Yeah,
so
okay.
Based on those saves, I'll give him a 7.
Solid 7 from Aaron.
What
are you saying?
Yes, because we were at the game. I've watched the highlights back here.
It looked like he had loads to do.
He didn't have loads to do, but the shot that he saved with his feet, that from I think Barkley or something like that, that was a good save, bro.
Yeah.
Other than that, the ones were further out. They're routine David. But when I'm thinking about the season that he had last season, plus today everything he was asked to do, he did. I'd give him an 8. But like that's not a De Gea 8. That's an 8 based on last season. If you get what I'm saying. So yeah, I'd give him an 8 because he looks very solid.
8, 7, somewhere in between. You lot decide whether it's a 7 or 8. Basically, he had a good game.
Yeah.
Aaron Wan Bissaka.
9, lad. 9. I wasn't giving him a 10, but he gave the ball away once. You know what I was there? Like, he was that good. Like, he gave the ball away in like the 87th minute.
Yeah.
Like, but I let him off for that. Do you know what I mean? But like, he was awesome. He literally, the whole right side was his, because we didn't have a right winger for 75 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Because Jesse came in, Pereira came in, and Wan-Bissaka just marshalled the whole right wing on his own.
Solid 9.
Solid.
I'll go for the same, man. This guy, I don't know if anyone's ever going to go past him this season. Like, I'm actually being honest. Every time he tackles, he gets the ball or he just clears it, and it's just mad. Like, we've been crying out for someone like this. Now we've got him. We might see this for at least 10 years. I'm happy, man. 9.
Solid 9. Another debut, Harry Maguire, man. Solid today.
Solid again. Everything he cleared as well was a success. Slabbed, as they call him.
You see how they call him that, man. He was on the end of everything.
We saw why they call him like that.
Yeah.
But I'll give him a 8 as well, man. Yeah, 8. Solid performance.
Cool.
I'd only give him an 8 because he had a lot less to do than Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
But if you notice with Wan-Bissaka, ain't no one trying to go down the outside. Everyone was like, nah, don't fancy it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But Maguire today, I see a man try back into him and he just went, move. Yeah. and just walked it out, bro. He's got no respect, bro.
Yeah.
The strength is mad, bro. Do you know what I mean? He anticipates, he reads the game, and thank God, like, he's on the left side, boy, because a few times Shaw got caught out positionally and Maguire just stepped across and just cleaned it up.
And also what I noticed is from set pieces, which you would imagine, we are looking for him.
Back post, bro. They're hanging it up and Maguire's doing the back post.
And he won it a couple of times as well.
Yeah. He's going to be a problem.
Solid 8 from both of you, yeah?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. Victor Lindelof next to him, partnership.
I'll give Victor a 7 only because I can't give him an 8 because I gave Harry an 8. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't think that Lindelof was bad.
Yeah.
I thought that he did what he needed to do. I counted one mistake from him. It wasn't a costly one, and I thought it was a steady game from him. But again, I don't think our centre halves didn't have much to do. Chelsea had quite a lot of shots, but they were speculative. They're from the edge of the box. They didn't get in and behind us. I didn't see our centre backs or our defenders running towards their own goal.
Out of position.
Everything was in front of us. So I'll give him a 7.
I'll give him a 7 as well. For the same reasons, man. If we give Harry an 8, we have to give him a 7.
Yeah. You see a partnership coming between them two?
Yeah, definitely. If they play more games together, you've got to remember it's their first competitive game together, so they need to they need to make this relationship grow. So I'll give him a 7. Solid performance. Cool. Yeah.
Luke Shaw?
Oh, this is where it gets tricky.
In the context of the game as well, because we kept a clean sheet, so does that save him in certain areas? But where do you stand on Luke Shaw today?
I want to give him a 5, but it'd be too harsh, so I'll give him a 6.
Okay, why?
My problem with Luke Shaw is every time he gets the ball, there were certain areas, I was sitting behind you, so you saw it as well. It was acres in front of him. Instead of just driving forward, he just passes back and it just slows everything down. Like, certain people might have placed themselves in certain positions to receive the ball or create space for someone else, and you've got to start all over again. Do you know what I mean? And it's just, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, but that's bothering me. Like, I want to see you bomb forward. Emerson did it today. That's a perfect example. And since Wan-Bissaka came, he set the standard so high of how a fullback should be playing. And now we're starting to see Luke Shaw's deficiencies like step by step. So
6 for you.
6 for me, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
For you?
Emerson hit the bar as well. You know why? Because he got forward, bro. I said it today. Yeah, I said in my post-match that I don't think anyone played below a 7, which is why I feel like I need to stick with that because we got a clean sheet.
Yeah.
But Luke Shaw, is the only player in that team that can play for 90 minutes and do nothing, bruv. Like, I can't remember anything he done today. Like, apart from the Cruyff turn, he Cruyffed out of the attacking box to go backwards, bruv. I just wanted to jump on the pitch, bro. Like, honestly, we're bombing forward. He was in the box. I'm thinking, take the guy down the outside, try and win a penalty, have a shot, put it across the goal.
Back.
He Cruyffed the back out of the fucking box, bruv.
I just don't know.
Listen, this guy, remember, all last season I told you about this guy, you know. Everyone said I had an agenda because you, man, were comparing him to Ashley Young. But now you've seen a decent right back. You've seen how bad this guy is, bro. Like, he does nothing. Like, he's not good defensively. Like, he got caught out a lot of times today and Harry saved his skin. So,
especially in the first half, I have to say, half, I was genuinely worried. I was like, bro, does Shaw not realise he's drifted too far in field? Does Shaw not realise the spacing behind him? And there was some moments
so high up, and I was thinking, bro, you know you ain't got pace like that. Like, Wan-Bissaka can do that. You can't. I don't know if he's more comfortable because Harry's behind him now. He can, or maybe Ollie's told him to bomb forward more, and he's trying a thing, but he ain't got it, innit?
Okay, so it's a 7 for you because of the balance of play for everyone, but realistically,
true to myself. Man's not. I would give him a 5 or a 4. Like, that's. I thought he was very bad today.
Okay, there you go. Let's go into the midfield. Paul Pogba.
8. Got 2 assists. Good performance. I know in the first half, he lost the ball because he tried to do things, and he's probably the only one that dares to try things and lose the ball. But listen, 2 assists, man, and that second ball, I saw the highlights again. That second assist was beautiful, man.
Yeah, I haven't even seen the highlights yet.
There's only Pogba that can play those kind of passes in our team. There's no one else, and because of that.
So because of the 2 assists, it brings him up, because it wasn't a great game for him overall, but them 2 key moments, what can you say about that?
I think it's a 7.
Yeah.
He's my favourite player in football, innit? So I'm super critical of Pogba because I know his level. This was a bad game for him today, but he's that good, bro. Man don't understand, you know. And when I say bad game, he didn't do loads of things wrong. Do you know what I mean? But there was a few times where the thing is, because he's so languid in his style, when he loses the ball, it almost looks like he's very nonchalant. It looks like he's not trying. But that's just how he plays, isn't it? When it comes off, it looks great. When it doesn't, people get on his back. But I'm cool with that. He played 1 cross-field ball today, from right to left with the left foot.
And he trusted his weaker. We was mid-hour, we went,
He cut 6 man out the game with that pass. He's the only player on the pitch that can do that. The ball to Rashford was beautiful, the backspin on that. And then the way he bombed out, he played it round the corner, got the 1-2 and just dipped.
He was gone.
And then the way he clipped that ball round through in between 2 players as well, bro. He's the only player in the league that's doing that, you know, from that position. Respect that. And he still gets a 7 because Pogba is way better than that.
And like you said, it's interesting there. It's a bad game for him, but still a 7 for everyone else.
Off camera, me and Rance were talking about it. I told Rance, I was like, see, Pogba's not the quickest, but when he runs, bro, them legs.
That's one of the biggest frustrations though that I see as well, because you know he can just glide past people like that. You want to see him do it more often, but we need to get him into the positions where he can do it.
Open their legs out, and the thing is, Pogba let Rashford take the penalty. He could have had a goal as well.
Yeah.
Imagine a goal and 2 assists.
He would have been man of the match.
Game.
Yeah. Let's go with McTominay.
I'd say McTominay had a 7 today. I don't think McTominay was great, but what was asked of him was very good. Like, McTominay, you know what you're going to get. It's never going to be spectacular, but he's very efficient.
I think he grew with the game as well.
But also, the balance was better with Jesse in the middle. When Jesse came into the middle, McTominay and Pogba had more help. At the beginning, they were getting overrun because Pereira looks very lightweight in there. He's technically good enough, but physically he gets brushed off a bit. Do you know what I mean? So when he was on the right-hand side, Jesse's just like, he's a nuisance, innit? And that helped them too. And McTominay
solid 7.
But the one-touch football, Scott McTominay done some nice things in there, man. Do you know what I mean? So I like that double pivot.
7 from Rance there.
I'll give him a 7 as well. What I like about McTominay a lot is that he does things very simply. Like, he keeps it very simple. Gets the ball and just plays it, positions himself to receive the ball again or just create space for someone else. And that's what I like about him a lot. And he did that today, man. He didn't have a bad game, didn't have a perfect game, but a very solid game.
Solid 7. Andreas Pereira.
Oh, he had a bad game. I'll give him a 5.
Got assist as well, though.
I know, but
at a great cross at a key moment, which I agree. I'm not trying to sway your decision, but I'm just saying it's interesting you say that, because I thought he had a bad game as well. But again, at a crucial moment, he pulled off something good. But apart from that, I thought he was poor.
He was very poor, and I think he played on the wing as well.
He played on the wing later on in the game. So
I just don't know, man. You either play him in his right position or you don't play him there. That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, Oli didn't help him either by playing him on the wing. So,
he started in the central area. He played most of the game there, and then Jesse came out of there, and then in the second half he went out to the right. But
like you say, man, the physical side of him is just not up there, man. He got bullied today.
What are you giving him? You sticking with a 5?
Sticking with a 5.
Okay, so he's sticking with a 5 even with the assist. That's
7.
a bit harsh, I thought.
I'm giving him a 7. That's the lowest I'm giving man today because I thought that everyone. They contributed, bruv. I think Andreas, that cross is beautiful. Yeah. He's a very good corner taker.
At that time of the game as
and
well.
And he played on the right in Spain, when he was on loan. He can play there. He doesn't have the pace, maybe, like in the English game. And I think going forward, like we saw today, if we had a proper right winger, it's mad. And that's why I said before the game, Oli picked the team I would have picked, except I would have played Daniel James on the right instead of Pereira. And I played Jesse in the middle. I said I played Jesse down the middle. And that pace on the break was going to be too much for Chelsea. So Andreas,
7.
I'll give him a 7. He's neat and tidy in tight areas. His delivery is very good. He doesn't have the pace. But at the end of the day, like, I don't think he played bad. I just think that there were so many good performances today that he just wasn't one of them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he was one of the weaker ones out of the best.
That's what I mean.
Okay, fair enough. So 5, Aaron being very harsh there, sticking with it. Let us know who you agree with there. Rance with the 7 or Aaron with the 5 there. Very harsh from you. You're not normally that harsh. All right, cool, fair enough. Okay. And then the front 3, man. Let's talk about the front 3. Martial.
Hold on, we didn't do Jay Ling's blood?
Yeah, because he was on the right.
Oh yeah, I guess so, yeah. Because he moved to the middle, innit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He moved to the middle, but we'll do him. But Martial.
Oh, see me, I was loving Tony today, blood.
Yeah.
Part of me, obviously, is because I'm a forward as well, but also, like, I like the intricacy and the link, bruv. Everything that went forward to Tony stuck.
Yeah.
Nothing bounced off him. You know what I mean? The man said we were going to miss Lukaku. We didn't miss him, bruv. I thought that his performance was beautiful, and the thing is, with how well he played today, if he didn't score, people would have overlooked him because it was beautiful. Like,
cherry on top, innit?
Yeah, so, bro, for me, in terms of centre-forward play, linking the play, holding the ball, back to goal, like, also what he does well, he holds the play and waits for players to join him. A lot of the time, Rashford spins and then he tries to get a shot off and that head down. Whereas Tony will get his foot on the ball. If there's no one there, he'll roll it, he'll wait, he'll give it, then he'll go again, bruv. In terms of centre-forward play, everything, I think that was a 9 out of 10, number 9, well-rounded, beautiful performance.
So a 9 for the 9?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, what are you saying?
I was going to give him a 9 as well, man. Perfect performance from him today.
Yeah.
The hold up, the link up, everything. It was that one phase we just talked about off camera. It was just beautiful, man. Got the ball, chested it, got it down to his feet, shrugged one off a little bit, passed it.
Little glimpses of the old Martial there.
Oh my God, I love that. Absolutely love it, man.
Yeah,
9.
so solid 9 for you.
Brilliant performance.
9 when he scored as well.
Exactly,
You know,
because he knows, man. I got my number back.
Yeah, that's how you know he loves his number 9. Do you know what I'm saying?
For real. Okay, Jesse Lingard.
I'll give him an 8. I'll give him an 8 because what I like about Lingard is, in them little spaces, he gets the ball, turns and just drives. He knows how to carry that ball from midfield up to the front and then give it to someone else. I thought he had a very good game today.
He did have a solid game today.
So you either play him there, again, like Rance always says, you play him there or you don't play him at all in that number 10 role.
But on the number 10, before I go to you, Rance, it's weird because you're playing him off the right. So he started as the right. He was the right winger. He was. But he found himself in central areas so many times, and it's kind of like a double-edged sword because when he plays on the right, we can't have him there because he's not going to beat anyone down the outside, so he has to come in, so it sacrifices a winger. But to get the best out of Jesse is having him there.
You have to play him there. But for me, if you're going to play the double pivot of Pogba and McTominay, you play Jesse in the 10. I've been saying it, man. Like, Jesse, when people say, he plays better for England, that's because he doesn't play on the wing for England. Do you see what I'm saying? You see the thing with Jesse, he doesn't have the natural talent of a Rashford or Martial. He's not going to beat a defender if they stand off him side on. But what he does do is he picks up intelligent positions and he drifts. And because he can go both ways and carry the ball, he can
travel very well.
He can travel. But when he's on the right wing, you're dependent on skill, which he doesn't have. So when he's in the middle and there's more space to drift, he'll do a little give and go. And defensively, he gives you so much in there as well. He works his socks off.
Are you sticking with an 8?
I have to, I was borderline 9 performance today from him. Like, I think he was one of the better players. It wasn't an outstanding performance, but you know what? Like, that's what Jesse will give you, bruv. You play him in that position, most games you'll get an 8 from him because even if he doesn't score, he creates. and he works his socks off. That's one area of the pitch here where work rate is very important, especially when you're playing against a team like Chelsea that keep the ball well. So yeah, man, like 8 for Jesse, but it was a high 8.
On to the substitutions, man. Daniel James off the bench.
Rashid.
Oh, actually, wait, stop there. I always miss. It used to be Lukaku every time. I used to miss him out. Sorry, jump the gun. Let's get this done quick. Rashford.
You know what? Rashford didn't play well today.
Yeah.
Just like Pogba didn't play well today. Pogba didn't play well, got 2 assists, yeah? Rashford didn't play well and got 2 goals. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It was a 7 out of 10 for Rashford. But I'm going to give him an 8. Yeah. The reason why I give him an 8 is because I don't rate his level as high as I rate Pogba's. Yeah, do you see what I mean? I think that Rashford, even Rashford at his best, is always going to frustrate you, bro. Yeah. Like, the nearest I can think of Marcus Rashford to is like Nani, bro. Like, he'll do these worldy things. Like, the touch that Marcus Rashford took for that second goal, the way he brought that down. That's world class, that touch over the shoulder and that. Yeah. And a composed finish as well to the corner. But he will not do that all the time. Rashford will do that 1 in 6. Yeah. Do you see what I mean? That's not his level, but he shows glimpses of amazing ability, and Nani was like that. But then he'll annoy you. Do you know what I mean? So for Rashford, that is an 8 out of 10 performance today for Rashi, man. Like, I'm super happy for him because we need goals from everywhere. We don't have a 30-goal a season man in the team, so we need everyone to be scoring.
And to fire from the first game as well. You can't ask for much more.
We've got all 3 of our wingers are on the score sheet.
8 or any different?
8 as well. Rashford needs to start getting his head up a little bit more, start thinking a bit more, because every time he gets the ball, he either wants to run down the channel or just get a shot.
But then is that good from your forward, that whole bit of selfishness and arrogance to say, I score goals at any opportunity, I'm on site shooting.
If it's close to the box, then why not? Do you know what I mean? But not from 40, 50 yards. You know what I mean? Not everywhere. You have to take a shot.
He does cut in, and he done that thing where he cuts in, stops. He's really trying to get the shot.
That's already too late because everyone's already back in Chelsea's defence. So he needs to start thinking a bit more. But overall, he got his 2 goals, man. So
Danny James, debutant, first game at Old Trafford, off the bench, goal.
You know why I'm going to give him an 8, yeah? Absolutely. Because I just like his attitude, bro. Like, when Daniel James, when someone gets the ball, he wants to go in behind. When he gets the ball, I want to take you down the outside. He doesn't respect anyone. I like that. He plays with the arrogance and the fearlessness that I wish Shaw would play with. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is with James. Every time he got the ball today, like he won a free kick on the left-hand side and skinned Kante, ripped him. Do you know what I mean? And I think every time he gets the ball, he's taking you where you don't want to go. And you need a player
especially
like that.
At that stage of the game as well. Bro, you've been running around 70 minutes already, and 75. I said it
before the season starts, last 20 minutes, he is going to get man sent off this season, you know, because he's, even in pre-season, he was winning free kicks. He's fearless, he's direct, and there was a bit of luck on that goal, but you know what, debut, his dad died and all that, but I couldn't be happier for anyone.
He's done well today. A solid 8 from Rance.
8 for me as well, man. Impact player. As soon as they came on, we've seen the difference on the right wing. Always wants to run in behind, always ready to take on someone, run the outside. So very good. I'm happy for him, man, that he got his goal. And you could see, when he celebrated, you could see how
it meant a lot to him.
It meant so much.
Stretford End, man. Stretford End first game. Everyone was so happy for him. It's interesting you say that you couldn't be happier for him. That was the echoes every United fan in there right now. Let's get these 2 done very quickly then. One matter, very, very short, but neat and tidy when he come on.
7, I'll just give him a 7,
Same for Mason as well, 7s, you know what I mean? We didn't see
They weren't on very long.
But Mason...
there was Basaka crossed it in for him as well. He done a little jinx.
Move on the wing. Mason looks like he's been there from the beginning, bro. I'm so excited to see this
I just hope it comes as we feel it will.
Europa League blood, play him.
Okay, and to finish off, that was the subs. Solskjaer, man. Before you lot talk, I have to just say quickly, we have to give him massive props. Look at the team he picked, because I'm going to ask you what rating you're going to give him for his performance. 10, innit? 10.
10, blood. 10, because all the man we didn't want to see today, we didn't see, blood. The only thing that raised my eye was the Pereira thing. But you know what?
But that spot's going to be up for grabs if you think about it.
That spot's up for grabs. It worked, innit? We all knew the right wing is a weakness, bruv. When Wan-Bissaka has a right winger that he can build a relationship with, hopefully that's Jadon Sancho, Bro, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Ollie gets a 10,
10.
And moving Jesse into the middle, I don't know if they planned that before the game or the players decided to do it, but that changed the game for us because the first 20 minutes we got battered.
See all the people that were saying that Ollie's not tactical, he doesn't know anything about tactics, got proven wrong today because he got everything right.
And he's not a yes man in terms of, like Rance is saying, Smalling and Jones not even there. He said stay at home.
Squad, bro. Man was saying, oh, Jones got a new deal, so move.
Yeah, exactly. Ashley Young, club captain, so.
Well, I loved it today, man.
And no Matic.
No, bro, I was
do you know what? I have to say this. You know what else I liked what Solskjaer did today, or didn't do, should I say? Yeah. When the going got tough in midfield, he never thought abort mission, bring in Matic. Yeah, exactly. He still stuck with it and changed it. Yeah. And that has to be a big kick in the teeth for Matic, you know, because first game of the season, Chelsea, his old team. Yeah. Normally we think he keeps going with experience and all that. He's shocked us because we said one of them at least will start, and there you go. We didn't see. So Tim.
Sky Sports to see what Mourinho had to say for himself.
I know.
After the game.
We gotta go.
Do you know what I'm saying? Man, need to catch up for that because your boys got clarted, brother. And that's your boys, you know.
There you go.
Do you know what I'm saying? Your boys, we slapped them, and all the man that you brought in, they didn't get a look in, fam.
There you go.
See what I mean? This is the United.
That is the player ratings. There wasn't too much to disagree on, I think, apart from the Pereira thing. Let us know what you guys think. 4-0. There you go. We can have more of this. 4-0 FC. Let's not get carried away, guys. Put it down. We got Wolves next, away from home. Let's not get carried away. And hopefully our midfield turns up stronger than it did in today's game, because I think that could be a very difficult task if we have just as bad a midfield. But onwards and upwards, goals all around the team, debutants all over the place, playing very well, impressing the fans. Make sure you're liking and subscribing, so sharing the videos. Thank you lot for all the support as well. Peace. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.